Hello everyone, this is the Divine Feminine 101. It's good to be back. Hope you all had a good week. Okay, so today I wanted to address a question. I got an email last week from someone that actually liked the channel, which is great. Thank you very much. So well, the person did ask a question that I thought it was very vital for me to come here and discuss it today, because it seemed like a really simple question, but I think it's something that is worth addressing as a topic on the channel. So the person wanted to know why I picked the name Divine Feminine, and or what the name meant. And well, first of all, it's not just the name I picked for myself. I was trying to cover a certain aspect of femininity, the feminine essence, which today I think has been misused a lot and abused in a lot of situations. And I'll break it down. Even the Bible says that women were carefully and wonderfully made. But looking around today, that's actually difficult to understand, because you see, the difference between being a man and being a woman is very vast. I always say to people, there's no need to compete. No, I'm not trying to shake any tables here. I get when people want to be feminists. I do understand it. I may not subscribe to it. We don't always all have to have the same point of view. Yes, should a woman be protected? Absolutely. Should a woman have rights? Absolutely. However, I do not believe that it's a competition. We all have our roles to play in our homes and in the society. That now it has become major concern for me what a lot of women do today. Not all women. I have some really beautiful, very strong women as friends. Great people in all walks of life. They're the business owners, they're the lawyers, they're the bankers. I have a friend, totally beautiful, absolutely gorgeous woman. Every time she opens her mouth, absolute genius. So I know some really strong women, but we all have to admit that today we have the others. That's what I like to refer to them as, because once you lose what it takes to be a woman, I would rather consider you as the others. You're part of the others. I don't know if anybody has seen that movie. It's a really interesting one. But anyway, so the others, the movie, it was like they were ghosts, So sometimes, I was reading an article, and the article said something about, that a lot of people today are like robots. That most people, all sort of things have taken over their bodies, and people are like robots, and they just do things. They don't have a soul. It's like dealing with people with no souls. That's the sort of wickedness in the world today. What I was trying to say, Ines, earlier is a lot of women today, a woman, like I said, is the creative force. But what women are doing today is almost unimaginable. A young lady, we were given some of our lady locks, our assets, for specific reasons. Now, I'm not saying don't look good and don't look attractive, and but when women make themselves pieces of meat mainly for enticement and nothing more, it becomes it becomes a source of concern. It becomes a major source of concern. Have you forgotten in the olden days when the older women would hold on to their boobs and curse somebody out? Because it is power. Because our assets are not just for enticement. They're placed there for specific reasons. I mean, other than maybe breastfeeding a child, or A woman is a man with a womb man. And what is our womb? Apart from our womb incubating and nurturing a child, it is also our sense of intuition. That's the intuition a woman has. That's the sixth sense of a woman, is the womb. It's directly tied to our intuition. So we're absolutely very powerful beings. You must have heard of the saying that says behind every successful man is a woman. Because in the olden days, the kings will go to war and the queens in the house will hold the fort, will hold the palace till they return. I'm yet to read that part of the Bible that, well, apart from maybe Jezebel, that the woman destroyed the palace before the king came back. No. She's the queen. She's supposed to hold the fort. And why can she hold the fort? Because of her feminine essence. She has her intuition. When a fellow feminine is doing very well, the first set of people to drag her down are other females. You know, females remind me of when you put crabs in a bucket, yeah? And then one crab is trying to climb out, you see the other crabs trying to pull it down at all cost. So women remind me of that sometimes. Not all women. Like I said before, I have great, amazing women in my life. Very strong, very beautiful women. They hold the fort. Stop playing God on people's lives. It is wrong. And why did I pick Divine Feminine? It's a description for every female that has decided to step out of that crab bucket and is not looking to drag down other females. It's for that female that has decided to stand in her power, stand in her truth. Everybody will not like you. It's for that female that has decided that they don't want to people please. When you people please, you get a crowd. A good number of them are cheering you to your destruction. But when you stand in your power and stand in your authentic truth, and you're true to yourself, because the worst person you can lie to is yourself. So when you've decided that you want to stand in your truth, even the Bible says the truth will set you free. It's not just about telling lies. It's about being your authentic self. Be who you are, irrespective of what anyone thinks. They can go to blazes. This is your life. So that woman that stands in her truth does not want to be a clone like everybody else. You see girls popping and dropping it like it's hot for a Gucci bag. Don't you want to be Donatella? A Versace bag. Oh my God. Why would you sleep with 20 men to buy a Versace bag when you can be Donatella and create it? Women sleep with 20 men, 30 men to buy an iPhone. Are you kidding me? Steve Jobs sits in his office with a think tank of people creating, making money, and you're losing your essence, throwing it all up, destroying it. And then some man, not even knowing, comes in and marries the woman and is filled with bad luck. His life is filled with bad luck. Why? Because his wife has no essence anymore. She traded it for a Gucci bag and for an iPhone. We all love good things. I love to use good things. But sometimes, when we're not there yet, don't force it. It will come. A Gucci bag in another 3-4 months is last season. Is sold at half price. That which you traded in all your feminine creativity, your beauty, your essence. Haven't you noticed that girls that sleep around a lot, they age very quickly? No offense, I'm not shaking any tables. I'm a woman too. Let's be real. Nobody can say I'm hating. I'm just speaking my truth. A lot of people will not like it, or even like me for that matter. But it doesn't matter. I will speak my truth. Who knows? One person that has not heard that truth before might actually sit back to think about it. We can be Donatella and create it, and the world will want it and pay anything for it. And stop wasting away. It's not life. And for those treacherous women that lie, that gang stalk, it's year 2020. Judgment Day, it's coming. I don't even get upset anymore. Because think about it. When these women don't try to drag you down or laugh or be treacherous, the sweeter the victory. Because when you do certain things and people try to drag you down, like, oh, she's fake, she's lying, she's, and eventually it becomes a phenomenon. Your victory is even bigger and it's sweeter and it's more amazing. So leave them to it. If they don't laugh, you don't get that sweetest victory. Who wins? They win the battle, you win the war. Let them. There's always karma. Nobody escapes the natural law of the universe. What you sow, you will reap. You don't sow oranges and reap pineapples. It doesn't work that way. So leave them. So who is the divine feminine? That female that has decided to step out of the crab bucket and not drag people down and smear their names and destroy them. Instead, will come out of the bucket, turn around and help other females out of that bucket. Because we're to support each other. We should pray for each other. We should encourage each other. Chastise each other in love. Constructive criticism. It's that woman that's decided to take that step. She is the divine feminine. It's not a day's job. It's constant work to better yourself. The people I have in my life, they all have amazing gifts and talents. And rather than drag them down, I look at what they're doing, I admire them, I let them know, I encourage them. And I see when there's need for some sort of partnership, let's do this together. It's a brilliant idea. I don't try to steal it or drag them down or destroy their names or their businesses. I don't do that. Some horrible women, even when they've smeared your name and just to back up whatever it is they've said to people about you, they even go diabolical on you just to prove, oh yeah, see, she's crazy, oh, she doesn't do this, she doesn't do that. Why would you do that to a fellow human being? Why? Then you turn around and say, oh, it's a man's world, women be the change you want to see or meet. First, be that change, be that person, be that feminine. Embrace your essence, stand in your power. And when you do that, you will realize that there's no need to compete with a man. Let him take the lead. Let him do it. He was created to do that. Don't emasculate him and tell him to man up. Dare to stand in your power. Women are doing it. I know a lot of wonderful women that are this feminine. I'm just hoping we can reach a lot more. It's not because they want to do it, it's just what society has told them to do. So, thank you. Have a good week. Mwah.